It is 2 a.m. Your mind is racing through a loop of anxious thoughts, and your body is carrying that mental weight as tight physical tension in your shoulders and chest.
Welcome. Make yourself cozy and explore with me.
Yet, when you pull a heavy blanket over yourself, you often feel an immediate physical release. Anxiety is an invisible, formless experience occurring entirely in the mind. The remedy we instinctively reach for to soothe it is intensely tactile. It is heavy, textured, and strictly physical. We are looking at a direct interaction between two different systems. It is the question of how the physical sensation of being pressed down into a mattress provides enough sensory data to allow abstract, racing thoughts to settle and dissipate. Occupational therapists identify this intervention as deep pressure therapy. It is defined in clinical settings as the application of firm, evenly distributed, and non-injurious mechanical force across the surface of the human body. That heavy sensation covering your chest is performing specific mechanical work. It is a deliberate input designed to engage our oldest biological safety systems. The process begins directly beneath the surface of your skin, within a dense network of specialized sensors called mechanoreceptors, which evolved to detect and translate physical force. This diagram details a Merkel cell mechanoreceptor complex, tuned to register sustained static pressure. The electrophysiological graphs on the right show the exact electrical spike pattern, or action potentials, generated when mechanical indentation deforms these cells, instantly translating weight into electrical charge. That electrical charge shoots up through a network of primary afferent nerve fibers, traveling rapidly along the spinal cord and straight up into the brainstem. The signal arrives at a structure in the medulla called the nucleus tractus solitarius, or NTS. The NTS operates as the brain's central integration site for cardiovascular, respiratory, and visceral sensory data. The mechanical pressure applied to your skin bypasses conscious thought processing entirely. It utilizes an ancient neurological highway to deliver a physical message directly into the brain's core regulatory center. This logic model compares our autonomic nervous system. The sympathetic state drives the elevated heart rate of a fight-or-flight response, while the parasympathetic state governs rest. By activating the vagus nerve, deep pressure deploys a parasympathetic response, acting as a literal biological brake pedal. Engaging the vagus nerve triggers a rapid chemical cascade. The body systemically releases acetylcholine, a compound that binds to cardiac receptors to immediately slow the heart rate. Following the drop in heart rate, the brain downregulates the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. This signals the adrenal glands to halt the production of stress markers, causing circulating levels of cortisol to plummet. Simultaneously, the NTS sends collateral signals to the brainstem's Raphe nuclei, the primary center for serotonin production. This triggers a neuroendocrine shift where tryptophan is converted into serotonin and dopamine, creating a chemical buffer that eventually synthesizes into sleep-inducing melatonin. Deep pressure therapy acts as a mechanical override for a biological system stuck in overdrive. It coordinates a shift in both neural firing and blood chemistry to achieve relaxation when the anxious mind cannot. To understand why human biology is hardwired to equate physical compression with psychological safety, we must look backward into deep evolutionary time. Driven by the narrowing of the hominin pelvis and the rapid expansion of brain size, human infants are born highly immature. We experience a state of secondary altriciality, requiring an external fourth trimester to survive. In utero, a fetus exists in a highly pressurized, fluid environment that provides continuous tactile feedback. Upon birth, the neonate is abruptly transitioned into an open, uncontained sensory space, exposing an underdeveloped nervous system to unbuffered external stimuli. For early hominins, continuous physical compression through active maternal contact was the solution. Physical containment acted as an unmediated evolutionary safety signal to regulate a fragile, rapidly developing nervous system. In 1959, psychologist Harry Harlow proved the intensity of this biological drive. Infant macaque monkeys repeatedly prioritized contact comfort from a soft cloth surrogate over a wire surrogate that provided their only source of nutrition. Having lost dense body hair and transitioned to bipedalism, early human ancestors could no longer rely on infants clinging to their fur. They compensated by artificially recreating this vital somatic containment through swaddling, woven fabrics, and cradle boards. The biological necessity of physical containment extends well into adulthood. Early humans relied on heavy animal pelts during sleep, securing both thermal stability and the intense proprioceptive grounding required to lower their guard. Pulling a heavy blanket over your chest triggers a hardwired survival mechanism. It is a physical signal to your oldest biology that you are held, you are safe, and you are finally permitted to rest.
I hope you enjoyed our journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more cosmic adventures.